up in Portland, who was it that worked with you when you're shooting? Was it your dad or do you have other people?
It was my dad. It was my youth basketball coach, Joey Kempf. And yeah, it was those two. Joe Kempf taught me how to shoot a jump shot in the key when I was in like 7th grade, and ever since then I just fell in love with shooting.
Besides energy, what enables you guys to move so well without the ball the way you did in the last game?
Great stamina, just a will to, never stop moving, and ball movement. I mean, when that thing's flying around, me and Steph flying off screens, that's when we got great spacing and guys can make plays.
Do you have fond memories of going to Blazers games when you were little?
Oh yeah, the best memories. Going to the Rose Garden was so much fun to go to as a kid. I remember I was so lucky. I was able to meet Michael Jordan after a game in 1998, and I was really shy at the time. My dad took us back there. I got to meet Michael and Scotty, and I seen the footage of it, and that's probably my favorite memory. Just because when they came to town, it was like you had to go to that game, and hopefully that's kind of the similar that what we bring when the Warriors come to town.
Were you a full Blazers fan? I mean, did you have the gear?
Yeah,
and
I was a
everything?
big-time Blazer fan.
Who was your favorite player?
Rasheed Wallace, my favorite player, and I actually knew Rasheed, and I knew his sons really well. I went to school with them, and I'm still friends with them to this day. So, yeah, I was a huge Blazer fan, and it's always fun going back and playing there.
How much do you appreciate what the bench did in that game? Guys that hadn't been playing much came through.
Well, I mean, they're great. They've been the best professionals you can ask of them, making huge impacts. Quinn Cook, huge buckets down the stretch. Same with Jonas Jerebko. Jordan Bell is a very well-rounded player as well. He's a great passer. People don't realize that. And Kevon Looney and Sean Livingston, I mean, they played amazing, outscoring their bench. And these last couple games, they've proved people wrong, and hopefully will continue to do so.
Do you see this as a homecoming for you? I mean, I know you only live a portion of your life.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Just because I have so many cousins, uncles, and aunts up there, and I love seeing them. And I have all my childhood friends, and it's Portland hasn't changed much since I lived there, so it's always fun to go back.
Well, you were saying earlier in the season that the fact that this is the final year at Oracle has made yourself maybe a little bit more emotional in the quarter. Are there other things that kind of get you hyped this season during the game?
Yeah. Making shots, getting stops, playing playoff basketball. The playoffs, to be able to do what we do year in, year out, I do not take for granted. And I just try to enjoy it for as long as I can because it's a very special position I'm in, being on such a great team.
Steve was saying he felt like that competitive spirit that you have is like an underrated part of your game. What's kind of your feeling of just how you incorporate that with your game this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think that competitiveness is what allows me to play both sides of the ball so well. I mean, I hate getting scored on, and I'm such a perfectionist with my shooting, sometimes to a fault. So for me, it's just about channeling that fire the right way, and I think as my career's gone on, I've been able to do that.
Like you said, you take a lot of pride on both sides of the ball and defending people. What kind of challenges does game that CJ present as a defender?
Well, they're both very, very talented with the ball in their hands. They can make every move in the book. Dame has unlimited range, and just all that what I just mentioned.
Klay, I know you focus on the task at hand with the teammates you have available at any time, but is Kevin's presence felt right now, like during these games when he's not playing, like in any tangible way, or even just a thought in your mind about him?
Yeah, just him being back there in the locker room and being around practice. I know he's just dying to get out there on the court, but we definitely feel his energy, and we can't wait till he comes back. We miss him.
You guys' record has actually been pretty good without KD. Do you attribute that to just the raised focus level, or what do you attribute that to?
Honestly, I don't know. Just a little luck, familiarity amongst us playing with each other for so long. Yeah, those two things.
Klay, we think of you as a beach dude, an island dude. What's your feeling about the Portland weather? Is that also
That's a good assessment, but I'm like a chameleon. I can adapt to anything. So I do love Portland. I don't mind the rain. I appreciate how green Oregon is. I appreciate the clean air and the trees and all the beautiful landscaping and the terrain, because I grew up there, obviously, so it makes me appreciate the outdoors. The Bay is very similar, and Oakland is very similar in that aspect. But yeah, I don't mind the rain. I grew up in it, so it's no big deal to me.
If you needed some Pacific Ocean healing, where would you go?
Shoot, you want to go to the Oregon coast because you might get hypothermia, but you could jump in for a little bit. You'd be all right. Just might want to bring a wetsuit. It's kind of sharky up there too, so you be a pretty big looking seal. But other than that, I'll go jump in the Columbia, maybe the Willamette, but not close to the city. Down a little bit. Lake Oswego is nice. I don't know. You find some nice body of water. They got a lot of them up there.
You said that was the place where you found your jump shot. Was it easy for you to get the technique at first when you were a kid?
Well, yeah, I'm very lucky to have a dad who played in the league, taught me the form at a young age, and then I just ran with it. And it rained so much up there, I'd spent so much dang time in the gym because of the rain that I'm grateful for it. It's good, but the line's always long, so you gotta have patience.
You're more a Blue Star guy?
I actually never been there. Yeah. I'm Burgerville. I love Burgerville. It's my favorite.
Burgerville better than In-N-Out?
Yeah. I like it better.
What do you with Steph playing against his brother in this series? Somebody who...
Yeah, it's got to feel a little weird for him, but I know between those lines he wants to kill him just like he was a kid in the backyard. They'll be cordial after, but right now it's got to be difficult for the Curry fam. But it's probably the best problem you can have ever as a family, so I don't feel that bad for him at all.
Hey, Klay, when guys talk trash, how do you usually respond to that?
I can talk back. I try to prove my play. It's just part of the game. It's what makes basketball so fun, is trash talking. And, yeah.
You were talking about the difficulty of covering those two guards. What can you say about the way that Steph stepped up to that challenge? Because he was on each of those guys for bits of that game.
Well, you saw it last series too. He was embracing guarding CP3 and James Harden. Same thing here. He's not afraid of the challenge. We obviously want him to save his legs for offense, but he's a competitor and he's in such great shape. He'll take the challenge anytime he can.
Klay, you mentioned some of the contributions from the bench, specifically Quinn Cook. What do you like about his ability? He's talked about staying ready and not having as many minutes as he would have liked.
Yeah.
How do you think he's been able to respond to the new responsibility, considering Durant has been out?
You saw it last night. He came in that fourth quarter, made huge shots for us, and I respect Quinn Cook so much, man. This dude shows up early every day, gets his work in, and he has worked himself into a champion. So I got nothing but respect for Quinn. He's gonna have a long career in the NBA.
When you go to Portland, do you have a routine, like certain places where you gotta go?
I try to hit Burgerville. I try to just go see my family. They actually live out in Vancouver, so I go see them. And just Burgerville and family.
Vancouver, Washington.
Yeah.
A lot of them get to go to the game or all?
Oh yeah. They'll be a Leslie and Thompson brigade there, which is great.
With
Nice.
all the connections you have to the Bahamas and LA here, is there a sense of which place you consider most to be home?
I know. I always think about that. Portland's up there just because I spent my whole childhood there. I graduated 8th grade there. My family. But yeah, the West Coast and the Bahamas, just where my heart's at.